As part of being an effective aide or an effective volunteer with the library, we must know how to guide our patrons to find the book that they're looking for. And the first way to be able to do that is to allow them to explore OPAC, which is the online card catalog for any school in our district. So the first step that you would do is tell the patron to go to the sherrylandisd.org website. This is the district site where they can find all the schools. So you would have them select a school and then click on Beale Gray Junior High. Once they are here, they would click on the Library tab. And as you can see, there's a logo, the Beale Gray logo, that says click the campus logo to search for a book. So they would click the logo. A new window would pop up and they would find OPAC, which is the card catalog where all our books are. There's going to be some news on the left-hand side from the librarian. She updates this depending on what we're celebrating. And then also there'll be some featured books scrolling on one section of the page, and then at the bottom you'll have a simple search area. For example, if the student wants to search on anything that has to do with mythology, they can enter the word mythology and then press keyword, press title, author, subject, or series. So let's say that that's the subject of the book that they want to check out, and then you will see that there's 89 hits that have to do with mythology. These are the books that are found in the library, and on the right hand side you'll see if the book is in or if the book has been checked out. There are also books that are ebooks, like this one, Beyond the Door. This is an ebook, a fictional book found in our Mac and Via database. So if a student wants to check out a book that is an ebook, they would click on the link and it would take them to the Mac and Via website where the student needs to put in the name of the school, which is capital B space capital L space Gray, and you'll see that it'll auto-populate. Now my logins are set in here, but the students' logins are the same logins that they would use to access the computer, which is their initials and their ID number. I will log in under my name just to show you the process of what this ebook would look like when it's available online. This is exactly what it would look like. It does say that there's one book of one available. The student has options on the right hand side. To check out the book, the student would simply press check out. It tells them when the loan expires, and it also allows them to open the book online. The student is now able to access the book from the Mac and Via app if they have it in their tablet or in their phone. I also like that they can access it at any time, online, anywhere. So they don't have to be on the school network to access the book. Just going through the book so you could see or have an idea of what the student or teacher sees when they check out a book on Mac and Via. So I'm going to press close book on the bottom right hand corner, close that window, and then of course I'm going to return the book. For a student to return the book, they just simply press the button that says return, and the book is back in the system for someone else to check out. On the top right hand corner there's a green little backpack. This tells the student everything that they've checked out, if they've requested a book when it's been checked out, and any favorites that they may have. I'm going to press, before I press exit, let me show you there are also resources and audiobooks that the students can check out. These audiobooks do not have a text accompaniment or an ancillary materials where they can follow along when they read. This is just purely the track. So if I were to listen now, I don't want to check it out, I want to just preview the book or see if this is a book that I want. I would click on listen now.
Listening Library presents Alchemy and Meggie Swan.
And then you see that it starts to play the track. Again, this is something that each student would want to have on their own, or his or her own. I just wanted to kind of show you what it would look like for them to check out an audiobook. So I would close that window as well. And then when I'm done with the ebook side of the library, I would press exit. Close that window and I'm back to OPAC. If a student finds that a book is out, that means that somebody has borrowed the book. In order for the student to see when the book is due again, they will have to log on the top right hand corner, and again they use their credentials for the computers, which is their initials and their ID, and then the password is the initials of their name and then the last 4 digits of their social or Texas ID number. So in short, these are the basic computer skills, or the basic know-how of how to navigate the website for any student who wants to look for a book. Another important site, in case students or faculty want to access our resources or any type of database that the district has available for them, this is also available on the library website. If you would click on resources on the left hand side, and they would click on either the information graphic or where it says campus databases, Gillen TextQuest. Either one will lead them to this page. On this page, there are quite a few databases that students and staff can access for any type of research or lessons. For example, at the moment, 8th grade students are covering research topics on Hispanic people who've made a positive change. They could be politicians, historical figures, athletes, etc. I like to recommend the Research in Context website. Now, because I am at home, it's going to ask me for a username and password. I'm going to type in the password, and I will leave this for you to know so that the students can access this. And a lot of the students already know what the password is, but it's very specific to the district. As you can see on the top right hand corner, it says Sherryland ISD. If they want to look for someone like the author Sandra Cisneros, you get very extensive resources, and all of them are summarized on the top right hand corner. Students can choose to read biographies, they can choose to see images, they can choose to listen to audio on anything that has to do with Sandra Cisneros. And very simply, to exit this, you would just log out, exit the window, close the window, and you're back at your average website. I'm going to go ahead and close this window too. If there's any questions on the checkout policy and other guidelines of the library, patron or you, which is, volunteer or a library aide, you need to know these different aspects of the library and the guidelines and what's expected. So I incredibly recommend, or I strongly recommend, that you visit these different tabs, the left-hand side, and figure, so that you can be able to answer these questions. We want to be able to provide the best customer service for our patrons at B.L. Gray Junior High, and knowing the ins and outs of the library, whether it's physically with books in the actual library or virtually, which is on the library website, are very, very important for us to be successful. So thank you very much, and I can't wait for you to put this information into practice.